Guys, this is my first video blog that I've ever done ever, so bear with me. At the request of my friends and after carefully thinking it over, I realized that although I love writing these stories and all of the things I want to tell you guys about dating in New York, some of it is just lost in translation when you try and write it down, and it loses its humor and its context when it's not told. And I'm thinking of a very particular story when I say this. So hopefully you guys can vibe with my storytelling abilities as much as I want you to vibe with my writing, because I plan on doing both. So let's start with this. Once upon a time, there was a girl. She went to Marist College. For those of you who don't know, that's in upstate New York, near like Poughkeepsie. Regardless, she went to Marist College, and like most girls, she was crushing on this one guy forever. Never thought he would ever notice her until the day that he actually did. They went out, her and her friends. She saw him at the bar, eyes across the room. It was like Romeo and Juliet. They hit it off. He took her back to his dorm that night. They hooked up, whatever. The next morning, she wakes up. She feels victorious. She's like, yes, I did it. He likes me. He rolls over and he's like, babe, I just want you to know, like, I had a great time with you last night. I have to go to class, but like, you make yourself at home. You're more than welcome to stay for as long as you need. But I got to go to class. Just so you know, the toilet is broken. Fair warning. So she's like, okay, whatever. He leaves. She falls back asleep, wakes up, completely forgets that he told her his toilet was broken, and she proceeds to take a shit. So she takes the shit, and then she's like, oh my God, I can't flush the toilet. It's broken. She does what she thinks is the right thing to do. She shovels it out. I'm not sure what kind of instruments she used, but she shoveled out her own shit from this toilet. And there was a brown paper bag involved, a plunger, whatever. She gets it out, puts it in this brown paper bag, ready to go. Only after the front door to his dorm room automatically locks behind her does she realize that she left her brown paper bag of shit on his kitchen counter. Had it been me, I would have staked out there all day. I wouldn't have left. I would have kicked in his window. I would have busted down the door. I would have went to Residence Life. Yo, you need to let me get in there. You have no idea what's about to happen if I can't get in there. For whatever reason, I don't know what, this girl decides to have a little freak out, but then she pieces out, like she's gone. She leaves. She doesn't even send him a text message, hey, like, let's hang out tonight, maybe to like get him to hang out with her before he goes back to his apartment. Whatever the case, she didn't try to do anything. Obviously, they never spoke again, but later on that day, he sends her a text message, his last text message to her. Are you seriously kidding me? Like, you left shit on my counter? And I don't think she ever answered him, because I don't really know what the correct answer would be for that, in all fairness. But I guess the moral of that story would be never take a shit in a guy's apartment, ever. I mean, unless you really, really have to, or unless he's your boyfriend. Probably should avoid it though. And just like, I don't know, remember where you put your shit. How do you leave your shit on the counter? That would be the first thing I would take to leave. Fuck it, I'd leave my cell phone or my keys before I left that bag of shit. But she must have been on cloud nine still, because her dream man hooked up with her for the one and only time. So that's my story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I have plenty more of these from other people and from myself. Although I'll probably be referring to myself in the third person, because some of it's just too embarrassing to fess up to. But yes, that's it for now. Have a good one.